Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another literature class. Today is Monday, 18th, 2020, and we're going to be working on page 130. If you don't have your notebook ready and your pen, just go and grab it, pause the video, and once you're ready, you can go and play it again. As I told you, we're going to be working on page 130, the first part specifically, and the instruction says that we have to explain the differences and similarities between these words. But I'm just going to explain today the differences. The similarities, we already had the discussion in the class. I explained some of the words, and in conference, we're going to go deep into it. Okay? So right now, we're going to work on the differences. If you didn't see the page properly, you have your book, or you can remain to this picture right here, and you can copy this in your notebook as well, or you follow the order that I will follow right now. Okay, so we're gonna start with peril. The book contains the word peril and risk, but I'm gonna also explain hazard, which is related to it, and we need to explain a little bit about it. So peril is a serious and immediate danger, and a risk is a situation involving exposure to danger. Okay, so hazard, on the other hand, is a condition that increases the possibility of loss. Okay, so I'm gonna put you an example that you have right here. Fire was the peril, and the switch, the light switch, was the hazard. And risk is the chance of that, the switch, causing damage due to the hazard. Okay, so that is basically the example. You probably can break it down to understand easily the point of this. Okay, it's very easy to understand. Peril is immediate danger, risk is a situation, and hazard is a condition that increases the possibility of losing something. Okay, now we're going to move forward to grimace and frown, which are another words that they're very similar as well. And they are both faces. Okay, you show when you're not satisfied, when you're not happy. Okay, a frown is sadder. Okay, though agreements is more out of anger and hate, disgusting expression. So grimace, ugly, twisted expression of a person's face, typically expressing disgust, pain, or wry amusement. Wry is irony, sarcasm, and amusement is something funny. So wry amusement, or that would be like you are some fun sarcasm that we can find. On the other hand, frown is to put your eyebrows together and turning the corners of your mouth downward, showing that you are either worried, sad, thinking, or even annoying that someone is bothering that much. Okay, so as you can tell, grimace is mostly about disgusting, pain, anger. Okay, and frown is mostly sad. Now we have the difference between wage and compensation, but I wanted to add salary and to explain deeper into it. So salary is paid to white collar employees. I'm going to explain what is white collar and what is blue collar employees. I'm going to explain right now. So the salary can be paid monthly or bi-monthly, okay? And it's a contribution of work that cannot be easily measured, okay? So salary is something that people receive in exchange of work, okay? On the other hand, wage is also the same, but it's paid to blue collar employees and it's daily or weekly, sometimes monthly, and those jobs can be measured in terms of money, okay? So I will put you an example. Salary, for example, um, the teachers, okay? Sometimes teacher check homework, they prepare material, they do charts, they explain you personalizing your needs, and so many things. And salary cannot measure all the things that a teacher does. Okay, we receive a salary, but that is based on the time that we spend in the workplace. But the extra work that we do is not counted. Okay, for example, the doctors as well um, have the same situation of salary. Okay, again, the doctors receive a salary based on their career, but sometimes they need to do a little bit more of what they are paid for, and that is totally okay. It's not a problem. And I'm gonna explain later on who have a this type of salary or white collar employees. Okay. Now, wage is paid to blue collar employees, and as I told you, it can be measured. So, for example, if I want to build a house, the the bricklayer will tell me, okay, I'm gonna take 2 months to build this up, and I'm gonna be working 8 hours every day, and they measure the time, and based on that time, they take the wage. Okay, and compensation is uh, basically there are benefits that the employee receive. Okay, they can be travels, recognitions, privileges, symbols, medals, diplomas, bonus, any types of things that are sometimes extra and also include the wages as well. Okay, so I'm going to explain what is a blue collar. Blue collar is a working class. Okay, it's a person who performs manual labor like manufacturing, warehousing, mining, excavation, electricity generation and power plant operation, custodial work, farming, commercial fishing, logging, landscaping, pest control, food processing, oil field, waste collection, disposal, recycling, construction, maintenance, shipping, driving, trucking, and many types of other physical work. So it involves a lot of physical build or maintain. Okay, so that is blue collar. On the other hand, in contrast, the white collar worker typically perform work in an office environment and maybe involves sitting at a computer or desk. Okay, so it involves most um, office environment. And there is a third type of service, which is pink color, and those are related to customer service, interaction, entertainment, sales, or other service-oriented work, as teacher, for example. And many occupations blend blue, white, or pink color work. For example, now we're mixing um, a lot of our pink color the service with the white color because we're sitting giving virtual classes and teaching from home at a desk or computer or our cell phone. So you can see it is combined. Now we have the other word, and it's outcome and fate. Outcome is the result, the consequence of something that you plan or that you processed, probably an accident, an effort. Okay. In the case of fate, we believe that is a cause, the force or the principle or divine intervention or divine will that predetermines events. Okay. So outcome is more like a result or consequence that we plan or we accidentally receive, but fate is mostly caused according to our beliefs to divine intervention. Okay? Now, trust is the confidence or reliance on someone person quality, and credulity is willingness to believe in someone or something in the absence of reasonable proof. I will give you an example so you can break it down. When a boss wants to hire an employee, they ask for information, personal information, background information, police statements, all those things that the employee needs to present to the owner of the company to make sure that he's a trustworthy person. Okay, so if I am hiring you, I don't know you. I know what you tell me. I know what the papers tell me about you, but I don't know you. So in that moment, I don't trust you. Okay, I have credulity. Okay, I have credulity. Why I have credulity? Because I decide to believe that what you said is true and that what you present in your papers is true. But I don't know. It's not reasonable, not reasonable proof. I mean, it's there, but I don't have the security that that is all true. But after 1 year, I know you. I know what kind of employee you are, what kind of worker you you used to be in the labor hours. So now I know you. I can say I trust you in your capabilities, in your skills, in your performance. Okay? So trust is something that we build up with time, and credulity is something that we decide to believe in that precise moment, despite the fact that we have or not evidence that that can be true, or the certainty that that can be true. Now, acceptance and resignation. Acceptance is taking things as they come, and we understand and we know that that is happening because it has to happen, and we decide to overcome that situation and to do something to make it better. Probably not fixing it, but making it better. Okay. In the other hand, resignation, it means giving up, to surrender, to stop. Okay, so we say, okay, I don't have the power to improve this situation, so I will just leave it there. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm not gonna move it anymore. I'm not gonna try it anymore. So uh, this can affect us in the future because we continue to have the same situation because we don't want to do anything about it. So we resign. Now we have condole and encourage. Condole is to grieve or to express sympathetic sorrow, to lament in sympathy. So normally that's when you have a bad moment or you lost someone important in your life or a pet, money, or whatsoever. We condole, okay, because we put in our place in your feet and we show sympathetic, okay. But encourage is to mentally support, to motivate, to give a spirit, to give hope, okay. So um, the encouraged, we don't find it when we lose someone. We find it with time. Okay, we start to believe, and that is very related to acceptance and resignation. Okay, so when we lose someone, we don't accept it. I mean, we resign, we stop thinking about it, and we say, okay, that is, I cannot change that, so I'm not gonna continue thinking about this. Okay, so let's move forward. The last one is prosaic and dull. Prosaic is something with lack of imagination, ordinary, and dull is boring. So prosaic can be a synonym of dull, can be the same, actually used the same way. But when we want to say that something is not creative, we use better prosaic. And when something is boring, that we don't want to know about it, we use dull. Okay? So remember to copy all the important information in your notebook. If you have a space in your book and you want to do it in your book, under each word definition on each page, you can do that, or you can do it in your notebook. But you need to have all this information copied. Okay? Thank you very much. The rest part of the page 130, I'm going to explain it as I told you in another video or conference. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day. God bless you.